Horny goat weed is an herb that's been used by traditional Chinese doctors for a number of years and centuries. And it's been used for a number of conditions, including liver problems, joint problems, and kidney problems. But the primary reason Westerners use horny goat weed is as an aphrodisiac and for energy enhancement. Hi, I'm Dr. Ray Sahilian, and today I'm going to talk about the benefits and side effects of horny goat weed, a very interesting herb direct from China. As with any herb, there's dozens and sometimes hundreds of compounds within each herb. The primary compounds in horny goat weed are glycosides and flavonoids. One very interesting compound is icarin, and I'll talk to you about icarin a little bit later. Have there been studies in the West on horny goat weed? Hardly any. Hardly any human studies have been done, but one or two have shown that horny goat weed does help you improve your sexual stamina and libido. But before we can make any firm conclusions in a scientific way, we need extensive double-blind studies with this herb. But I can tell you from my personal experience that horny goat weed does work. It does enhance sexual activity and pleasure and libido. And the mechanism of action is not yet clear, but it could involve horny goat weed having an effect on several neurotransmitters, for instance, dopamine, norepinephrine. And one of the substances I talked to you about earlier, icarin. Icarin helps to dilate blood vessels, and it can help dilate blood vessels in the genital region, which can help with erectile dysfunction. But I do want to let you know that horny goat weed is used by both men and women. Now let's talk about the side effects of horny goat weed. As with any herb, including something as simple as garlic, if you misuse it, you're going to have side effects. The side effects of horny goat weed include, if you take too much, it's going to include having too much energy, restlessness, perhaps a little bit of anxiety, maybe your heart beating fast, and if you take a very high dosage, it's still going to be in your system late at night, so when you go to bed at night, you might still be too alert and not get a good night's sleep. I do want to tell you about a potential serious side effect of horny goat weed if you take too high a dosage, and that is increased rapid heartbeat, including heart rhythm disturbances. This is common with a lot of sexual herbs or a lot of even sexual medications, pharmaceutical drugs that enhance sexuality. But the way to avoid that is to be reasonable in your use low dosages, and if you have any type of heart disease, if you are on heart medications, discuss with your doctor before you use it, and if your doctor says yes, go ahead, take maybe a quarter of a capsule or half a capsule, but not the full dosage. So what I recommend is start on a lower dosage, take half a capsule or maybe not more than a capsule a day of the 500 milligram extract, and take it 2 or 3 days at a time, and then take a day or two off, and just give it time. Most people by the end of 1 week or 2 weeks will notice a positive benefit with horny goat weed. Horny goat weed is one of the, I would say, top 10 well-known aphrodisiac herbs in this country, along with, let's say, maca and vicuna puriens and tribulus and ashwagandha and yohimbe and tongat ali. You can find it either by itself in a capsule form, most commonly as in 500 milligrams, or you can find it in combination